All right, good morning from day 50, 50. 50 days on trail. You can tell. 50 days beard growth here. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this beard. It's driving me nuts. I think I'll scare my kids and then shave it off. I'll see family here in another few weeks. So yeah, coming in from Marion, had a nice, almost a Nero, felt like a Nero because we did the 10 miles yesterday so fast. Had plenty of time to get into Marion, do all my chores, and I'm hanging with hanging with Checklist for another couple days. Today will be an easy day, tomorrow will be an even easier day, and then I'll probably start bumping up the miles after that. The Marion Hiker Hostel was a nice day. Saw lots of familiar faces there. And then Coach, who's the owner, he dropped us off here on trail. So we packed, I was counting heads, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're packing 5 hikers into a 4-passenger, well, it's a 5-passenger car plus a driver. So we got 6 in a 5-person car, but it was a short drive. Hikers become family really quickly, huh? So they got really close. I called shotgun. I was a smart one. I think we're doing like 12 or 14 today. And the best part is there's a Mexican restaurant at mile 10.5 when we pass the I-81 Interstate Exchange. So I'm not packing out a lot of food for just a 2-day trip, and so I like that. So I'm gonna hike on now. Oh, it's hot. Crested a steep climb. Of course, I'll never come down. Rewarded with no views, aka pointless up and down PUD. Won't be the first. Wasn't the first. Will not be the last. Virginia, I remember it well. Starting to see a lot of rocky climbs where all the rocks move under your feet. Makes it a little bit more, sporty. And I remember one hiker telling me, I did a section hike a while ago. He says, "Oh yeah, and at night the fairies come through the woods and they take all the rocks that are flat and they put them pointy side up for all the hikers the next day to enjoy." So. Thank you, fairies. They're all sticking up and they're all pointy. I was thinking maybe my shoes might last, another few hundred miles, but they're holding up, to their credit. I'll probably get a pair ordered, but my shoes are not falling apart after nearly 550 miles. We're getting close to the quarter way. Yeah, I'll keep hiking on, pointy rocks and all. So it's going to be another hot 80-degree day, and I'm thinking about all the winter gear I'm still carrying. Now, when I got to Marion early enough, my thought was maybe I'll get to a post office nice and early and send all that stuff home, the extra stuff, thermals, beanie, neck gaiter, gloves, those types of things. Kind of pare my stuff down, and it's probably at least 4, maybe 5 pounds, and so we're doing the laundry and kind of doing all our chores there at the hostel. So naturally, think about, okay, well, what's ahead? And let's look at the 10-day forecast. And we're gonna get 2 nights of 31 degrees. So that kind of crushed that idea of I'll just be lighter and, faster and ready for summer. No, not just yet. April in Southern Virginia, Southwestern Virginia can be a little predictable. So up and down still. That just means I got to hold on to this gear just a little while longer. I'm used to carrying it, but I would love to get lighter naturally. Always looking to get lighter. So, yeah, that's hard to believe. So I'm sweating like crazy. Shirt sometimes gets covered in all the sweat, the salt kind of drying on the black shirt. And then here I am thinking, I'll be in thermals in my sleeping system, sleeping with my water filter so it doesn't freeze, and my electronics so they don't give out here in just another couple nights. Just bizarre. Look, the view of Walker Mountain. That's the best view. I've been on these PUDs and I've been on ridge lines, but as you can see here, I've been hiking in the mountain laurels, and they're very closed in for a little bit. And I'm starting a long descent, gradual descent, which will bring me close to the all the roadside availability for restaurants and gas stations there as I cross Interstate 81. My stomach just growled at the thought of more town food. Be curious if it comes up on audio. But as I was approaching, I'm like, oh, is somebody mowing a lawn? It's like, no, it's just the insane hum of this high voltage line. Beautiful spot as it comes across home over there with a great view of that high voltage line. But rolling hills and whatnot. Let's see if I can walk through without getting zapped. Like, this is a giant Tesla coil. If you ever played Command and Conquer, you set up the Tesla coils to stop infantry from attacking your base. I kind of feel like I'm walking under a Tesla coil right now. So, all right, let's go. I think my fillings in my teeth feel a little funny right now. Alright, Mountain Turtle would really love this because this is a schoolhouse. Trying to read the Lindamood Schoolhouse, 1894, and there's trail magic in here too. So this is a 1-2. Just a fun, iconic spot on the trail. And yeah, this is a pretty cool to go check out. So I'm gonna go look inside and meet people first, and hopefully film them a bit. All right, here I am in the schoolhouse, and what a cool little place. They say this used to have 7 grades, would sit in class from October to March, with one teacher in here teaching all these students. So pretty cool. But so it's maintained by great people from the Sunny Hills Community Church of Wytheville, and Mountain Turtle. She lived in Wytheville for just a little bit of time, which is kind of cool. I think it was a very, very young maybe even toddler. And anyway, the great people of the Sunny Hills Community Church also provided trail magic, so which is why I've got this stupid smile on my face right now, because I did just have probably the first Twinkie I've had in a long time. And it tasted really good after coming in from the heat along with Gatorade. But great people, they have just what we need. There's trash, I can outside. There's all different kinds of snacks in there. So hikers love this. This is just, this fuels us, mentally, physically. Yeah. Thank you to the great people of Sunny Hills Community Church. Awesome. Yeah, this is like the first time that it's really almost felt like spring, being down here and seeing all these blooming wildflowers and plants that are looking nice and healthy. All these May apples that are and fully up, and everything is just coming alive out here. This is gorgeous. Yeah. And I'm just slow rolling it, waiting for a checklist to catch up to me, so I get to kind of take it all in. So it's a good day. So many violets down here. This one's called a cream violet. And you know what's also coming up with spring, right? That is eastern poison ivy. And stay away from that. That's literally half a foot off the trail. So, not gonna go be tromping around when I see these leaves of 3. Just saw a truck pass me by. There was a truck on the rails. It was like, I had to do like a double take. I'm like, wait, I'm at a railroad crossing and there goes a truck. Cool. I'm going to follow a checklist over to this cemetery over here, Davis Fancy Cemetery, dating back to 1748 here in Smith County, Virginia. So hopefully it's not too overgrown. F.G. Davis, born November 27th, 1859, died April 29th, 1891. So, interesting. There's a couple more headstones over here from the Davis family. All they're living in the 1800s. You're looking out on these fields and plantations, just imagine them working these fields and just how different life would be back then in the 1800s. Alright, that was a quick little side quest. Check that off. Always interesting to see old cemeteries and historic elements of the towns that we're passing through. There's a lot of history, and certainly going to see a whole lot more history once we get closer and closer to Northern Virginia. Battlefields, just interesting historic markers. Lots to come, lots of history, great American history. Try to hang from that front line, and boom. Yeah. So get to camp. Usually the first thing to do is find your tent spot. Second thing I like to do was try to figure out where I'm going to put my food. And I've passed by tent sites that if I realized that I couldn't hang, and there was nowhere to hang my food. So do this nice and early. Have a nice bright, checklist has got a bright yellow bag, so you can find it even in the evening. Bright orange line, and so we're in business now. We'll set up our tents. That'll work. So, and because we've both got small food bags, both of us can fit our food off of one line. So, hey, we don't have to do twice as many hangs. That could be one of the frustrating things of getting to camp and spending, you're tired, and the last thing you want to do is throw a sack and try to hang it over a tree branch without getting it caught on anything else. And there are never any expletives that are ever said when you miss on the first or second or third try. All right, there you have it, a tent site. And there's even more down there. There's a couple of our thru hikers that we've run across down there. There's checklist, and we made it here nice and early. For day 50, it was quite a little treat. Got to just take it easy and get some trail magic, had some Mexican food. It's all in all a good day for day 50. And tomorrow was kind of going to be a Nero, just shy of 10 miles. I think it's like 8.2. And going to get into the quarter-way hostel, because you can imagine we are approaching a quarter way from Georgia to Maine. Pretty cool. To kind of put that all together, just how far we've come. But 1 quarter is only 1 quarter. There's 3 quarters to go. So all that to be said, it's been a good day. Seeing that schoolhouse, getting that trail magic, Mexican food on top. I don't even know if I'm going to have a big dinner. I think I'm still full from a late lunch, so I might just have a snacky dinner. But gonna stay here, rehydrate. Spring wasn't too hard to get water from, and just enjoy some time at camp. Even have cell phone service, so hang around, chat with folks, edit videos, and enjoy the evening. Hope you have a great evening too. Thanks for following along. I'll see you in the next chapter.